This is Black Knight, just checking the stream. Looks good. Just doing a bomber operations tutorial. I have brought up the map, and then you right click on the map and go to briefing. I have to fly to Crowborough. I need to set my radio beacon, radio frequency or beacon frequency to 343. And I've already done that, but I set my primary radio beacon to 34. I don't see them. I double back, see if I can pick them up. Enough I back towards Reading and White Waltham. Oh, there they are. Okay, good. Alright, so I got them. Again, flying towards Crowborough. I can pick up that first group and just follow them. But remember the air spawn bases. Those are bringing your own bomber group. As I said in the previous videos, once you take command of the bomber, all your subordinate group should follow your commands, from opening your bomb bay doors to dropping your bombs, and to get caught up to that other group. Now, my goal is to give the plane back to hit the waypoints. I'll bring up the map. My goal is to hit the waypoints. Crowborough, English Point Beacon. Right before I get to the English Point Beacon, I have to get my rudder trim going. Get this thing cruising a lot faster than what I am. Flight stick. Or the ground convoy or the shipping. So each mission, it resets after about a half an hour. The rail yards, and I think I'm going to put in I'm going to put in trains and rail yards, ground convoys, shipping, refineries, ports, factories, airfields. So you have an ID available, at least the ID from the mission file pops and populates in there that this plane I'm in is A, B, C, D, or E, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I create an air spawn. Check my temps here. Okay, we're good. Is to create an air spawn base. Bring in, 40 bombers or 20 bombers, 24 bombers, 9 bombers, 12 bombers. That could be determined by the number of planes available at the airbase. But once you come in, you're automatically the flight leader. It's not an AI pilot. And the point that I made is, you could do, if you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you could get up to 10 pilots from the Wimpy squad, grab all of the flights going to Calais, or not Calais, I'm gonna come right looking for the other group. See what I got for radio beacon, +9. Looks like I'm coming back this way just a little bit. That looks about right. Set my compass for course mode. You can even plot out the course. You can even get your and goal is to get to about to 14,000 feet. And then I'm going to turn towards English Point. Now remember, before you get to English Point, and that marker, so right in here, right by Rye, I'm going to go back into the pilot seat because I don't want him to turn around. So I'm just going to make sure that I've got the right waypoint. So now if I kick myself out of the seat and let him take over, he should be going to Crowborough. So he's turning. I don't want him to turn, so I'm going to go tab 6 and give him the next waypoint. That is Biggin Hill. Probably where it was turning me towards Kenley. Oh, there's my main group. Already turning towards Crowborough. Again, the goal is just putting in a base that you're going to spawn in at. Drop my nose and drop that temp back to 224. I like to operate around 224, 225. 235 to 245, you will bust your engine. And I don't want to do that during this broadcast. Now remember, you have to give up the seat by waypoint 4. I could put one more waypoint in the middle of the channel to say, you know, that tells you give up your seat. And dropping my bombs at the same time I drop my bombs, they all do the same thing. I wouldn't even have to have scripted missions. All of that extra coding I wouldn't even need. All of that extra coding I wouldn't even need. Your bomber operations will work perfectly. Now when the waypoint comes up, I'll know that I've hit it. Dead on. Doing pretty good on altitude. Let's see if I can get this. This should be Bomber Group Waypoint 3. Not have, you got to kick over to the AI, so you're not using any of the autopilot. As I said before, guys, assisted team fusion, and don't need them. People can fly the mission themselves. And they can take in as many bombers as they want based on the airfield. Try to stack up real nice with those guys and then give it to the autopilot. We'll check the waypoints of Calais Diesel, make sure they're aligned. But that's bomber operations, and as I said before, if you get a large group in, each one of your bomber pilots can take any one of those capabilities or torpedo bombers. Those are not scripted missions because the torpedo bombers don't operate correctly. I don't know if the guys are working on fixing the AI proper drop of his torpedoes. Hit escape and you grab each plane and run their torpedoes correctly. Again, that would be what could fix shipping would be fatals that, like I said, create a ground targets category under air targets that says bomb on my explosion or bomb nearest enemy to bomb explosion, or just attack enemy to nearest or to bomb when the planes know how to run them. Then your AI can go in and run the torpedo run. The other bomber command operations, so ground convoys, same things. You need a ground target menu. Rail mission and the train will be going. Now the trains and the shipping will be, I don't know if you guys got the train removal fixed or not, but hopefully you do. So when a train gets destroyed, it gets removed from the map. Right now they're not getting removed. Especially the trains and the shipping, I might leave in as a scripted mission. Because trains is a memory leak and a memory hog. So you only want it running Hornchurch Sector, Kenmare, Biggin Hill, and Kenley. Those are all just about there. I need to give up the plane and give it to my AI. And I need to jump into my bombardier seat. See, now that's interesting that you almost have to give up the seat before every waypoint so that he registers the waypoint. Okay. Either that or go Okay, bomb site set to 14,000. I'm going to go for some targets of opportunity going into Calais. So I'm going to go to distributor mode. And I'm going to take a 3, drop 3, drop 3. My group says it hit waypoint 3. 0, 1, 2, 3, maybe, I'm not sure. It's supposed to be 4. Supposed to say waypoint 4. AI pilot flying us across. I could set up one more waypoint mid-channel 5 minutes before I get to target. And then jump down into the bombardier seat. My commands in my cockpit do not dictate what the group does. If like I said, if I open my bomb bay doors, the group has to open their bomb bay doors. When I release my bombs, the group has to release their bombs. Bomber operations would be player-centered, and the player gets to dictate everything. As I was sharing with Oscar. Or again. For single player, I'm going to figure out, I'll do a video for a single player and show you what I'm going to do there. Then I'm going to take one of the single player missions and I'm going to put in a spawn base, put in the number of aircraft. I can hear the chatter of the other flight groups, like their communication in their radio, even though their AI is communicating to me. So when their group yells tally ho, that group that I spawn in can hear them. I'll have command over the group with formation and spacing, even though it's being flown by AI. So instead of, in a scripted mission, instead of giving up, goes back to the autopilot. Now I'm just waiting for him to call out his command. You've got 5 minutes. Do a test run on the bomb site. My speed set. Not perfect yet. I think the tick timer's off in the timer in the game. It's off slightly, but it's all right. Gives you a rough guesstimate of 5 minutes and 60 seconds. Vic formation to really get snug. Means trying to get a 109 in here on attack. You're going to have a hell of a time, especially if it's a large formation. And it's easier, it's interesting, it flies. One of our boys waiting for the 60 seconds. I've got 2 minutes now on my stopwatch. See, in this situation, I have no way to steer the plane, but if I did that, this panel also has to register with my bombers. So I would do 2 bombs, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That would be 10 bombs on that target in distributor mode. So right now I've got 4 minutes to get the 5 minutes up. So I'm going to stop it, reset. Now I'm listening for the bombs away call out. Hopefully I get a target of opportunity with these clouds. I got Messerschmitts coming in. 4 miles. Stay on course. So now I'm going to go tab 622 and get myself home. Bad guys attacking over there. get myself situated. I got a 109 there. Hopefully he doesn't roll on top of me. There's one right over top. Yep, here he comes. Oh, he got that one burning. Yeah, get him. You bitch. Could have done better on that. Join that group of 2 up there. And I'm going to call it a broadcast, and this is Black Knight signing out. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hopefully you learned how to do the bomber operations here at Warbirds of Prey. Again, shout out to Team Fusion and everything that they've done so far with Cliffs of Dover Blitz and the Tobruk edition. Great stuff, guys. Enjoyed it. Still enjoying it still today after the release of 2011. Still probably, in my opinion, the best game, and when you guys do the new updates, I think it'll be by far even better. Anyways, this is Black Knight signing out. You guys have a good one.